that was low.
Way
right down
to
there.
the basement.
Yeah, we went
In the
up to
basement.
the basement and we went to the penthouse.
Yep. All
There's a
4
message
floors
on-
here at Toronto Urban.
Do you have a message?
No elevators.
You got a message.
You got
Oh, we got a message. Oh, okay, let's see. Okay. Tori is watching from Guyana. Ooh,
Hey, welcome Guyana.
Guyana.
I'm ready to
Welcome.
grab one of your candies. So I'm
Sure,
ready.
go ahead. The strawberry candies.
That's the best.
No, those are Evan's.
I'm
Evan,
stealing
we
your
can read your
candy.
We found your candy.
I'm stealing your candy.
There.
I knew that you guys were going to do that.
That's the first time I ever heard that one. It's nice.
That's been around for how long? Came from Linda Odette. Way back in 2011, towards the end of 2011, 2012. Yeah, well, I see her comments. I don't see her page.
Would you see us? Well, you know, I was busy there in school, so I wasn't able to come out as often. I was going to school at U of T and then working, and then I got forgotten in those dusty old books.
Not a bad place to be forgotten.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to bring me up to speed.
I can. You go right ahead. I know what you're singing. I am telling you, I am not used to singing.
It's really your.
Be gentle with us.
No, be gentle. Be kind.
This is
Please
It's
rewind.
like I sing every week. Listen to my beautiful voice.
this is a bit of back home drumming. We do a lot of round dancing during the winter time. I gotta take my shoes off. I'm so sorry.
That's a,
And now
you got a hole in your sock.
I have no holes in my sock.
They're brand new.
I
They're
stapled them.
She staples our holy socks.
So this was said.
Okay.
I'll show it. So this is a little bit of back home, a bit of round dance music, and
your son sing that song, Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's been a while since I heard that song.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's in Blackfoot, right?
No, it's Cree.
Cree.
It's actually Cree. It's northern or Plains Cree.
Plains Cree.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Next time you see my
You have
sweetheart.
more massages.
Hmm?
You have more messages.
Oh, more messages. Oh, they must love that one. Oh, question from audience. Are there's Ojibwe songs?
Lots.
Lots. Lots.
Lots of Ojibwe songs.
Lots.
It took me a while to learn some of the Ojibwe songs because I'm not Ojibwe. But yeah, there are a lot of Ojibwe songs, a lot of word songs, a lot of English songs as well.
Mhm.
What do we know for an Ojibwe song?
Jackie's wind song. The water song.
Oh, yes.
Mm,
That's
I didn't bring a shaker.
That is the wind song.
Mm-hmm. That's Jackie.
It's pretty windy out there, so why don't we do the wind song?
Okay.
Do you remember it?
Nope.
No, well then you can lead, Maria.
Yeah.
There's no leads.
There's no
Okay,
leads.
well, there you go.
But there's the north, south, east, west, right? Wind.
Mm-hmm. So the directions are Wabanung,
Okay. For
That's east.
Wabanoo,
Jawanung
Ja-
for what? For Jawanung
Javanu.
for west,
Okay.
Ningabinung for
Over there.
no, sorry, Jawanung for south.
Over there. Over there,
No,
sorry.
Yeah, Jawanung south.
Javanu. South.
Ningabinung for west, and then Giwetnung for north. And then
Isn't that the water song that you're describing?
no, the wind song.
The wind song.
Chimigwe chwabanung. Chimigwe chwabanung.
Nishnabikwe
And,
yeah. Ah, yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Bits and pieces I remember. It comes back.
So it's like Kizagi at Chinodin.
Should
I love the big wind
Okay.
because I think it's Jackie LaValle's song. The song's about the cleansing wind that comes in and cleans all the negative things out of our life.
Oh, okay.
So and then she says thank you to all the directions. So the wind coming from all the directions.
I'm just enjoying this because you're teaching
talking.
a Mohawk how to speak a giveaway.
Yeah,
let's
She's talking.
Yeah, Blackfoot and the Cree, the giveaway, and you know, some giveaway songs and
Caution.
Mohawks.
I apologize
That's
for
okay.
butchering the language.
Okay,
So,
Yes.
So we apologize if we're butchering the language, but we're trying our best.
absolutely.
We're Blackfoots and Mohawks and Crees here. And,
There's no clicks here.
oh, I'm sorry. Apologies, no Crees.
Oh,
But we still
Blackfoot. And thou,
So I am
Nishnabikwe, and thou, Kichimigwe, Chwabanong, Kichimigwe, Chwabanong, Nishnabikwe, and thou, Nishnabikwe, and thou.
and then it repeats for the
We'll sing it.
Kizagia
Chenoden, Kizagia Chenoden, Nishnabikwe, and thou, Nishnabikwe, and thou, Kichimigwe Shawanong, Kichimigwe Shawanong, Nishnabikwe, and thou, Nishnabikwe, and thou, Kizagia Chenoden, Kizagia Chenoden,
thou, Nishnabekwe, and thou.
Kichimigwesh Ningabenon. Kichimigwesh Ningabenon.
Nishnabekwe, and thou, Nishnabekwe, and thou.
Gizagia Chinoden. Gizagia Chinoden.
Nishnabekwe, and thou, Nishnabekwe, and thou.
Kichimigwesh Kiwenon. Kichimigwesh Kiwenon.
Nishnabekwe, and thou, Nishnabekwe, and thou. Woo-hoo!
That was
We did our best. There's no drums to that.
Sometimes add other things too, like
Yeah.
Mother Earth,
the
Dodomake,
Domake. Yeah.
What's that?
Mother
Mother
Earth.
Mother Earth.
And
okay,
then she
we
will
don't
sometimes add spirit or like I don't know
like all the verses.
all of those, yeah.
Not yet.
Depends on how she feels.
I
Oh, I miss
Well,
Jackie.
Yeah, I know. She used to teach the language at the
She did, yeah.
with the kids through the Toronto District School Board, the native school down the street at the Broadview and Gerard.
Mm-hmm.
It's now at Donlands and Danforth
Yeah.
area. Now the First
Yeah.
Nation school.
Yeah, First Nation
Yeah,
school. Yeah, they're
yeah.
down at Donlands, not too far away from where I live.
Mm-hmm.
And we
Well,
all
all of
live.
us live really now.
Yeah, no way.
We all live in that same neighborhood.
Yeah, in that neighborhood around Donlands.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of getting closer to us. East side of GTA.
So one of the I like to call it the Anishinaabe national anthem. This song was created by Maggie Paul, Wanda Whitebird, way back in the 70s when P4W was still open, the Kingston Penitentiary for Women. Yeah, I know. And so this song has been sung for many years and been, slight little changes, like, whatnot, like the broken telephone, you hear it and then you just go with it, whatever, right? So this one's called Strong Woman. It was meant it was given to the women for courage and enlightenment during the riots at P4W. So we like to sing that. I like to sing that song. If you guys
That's the
don't
first
mind.
start. Oh, yeah, we sing it.
Who's yours?
supposed to touch my face?
Again, why are you touching it?
Oh, on my sleeve. Well, that's been a while since I sang that song with a group. I've been singing that all by myself and felt kind of lonely.
Aw.
But I love the beauty of all the different voices that come together.
Mhm.
It's almost like the beautiful, when you look up in the sky and you see all the beautiful stars and showing all the beauty of Toronto Indigenous community and how many different songs come our way, and we all take the time to learn it and know the meaning of it, and we pass it around, and it's just fun. Good old fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of fun.
Yep.
So,
Always enjoy it. When I used to have my drum circles, I used to always have fun in the drum circles because it makes it easier for people to learn rather than being so
tense.
yeah. But that's just me.
What did you all call and ask me to sing for you on the phone the other day?
Oh. What was that?
I don't know.
You
Is it
still
gratitude? No.
I don't know so. I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes when I have my drum circles, if I can't remember a song, I call her right in mid drum circle. What's that song called?
I'll be in my kitchen cooking and you can hear the water running and I'm singing to people.
What's the lead again? Just 2 notes.
It's like what the talk show is that, or game show was that? You get a lifeline or something? Was it Jeopardy?
Jeopardy, yeah.
No. The other one. They used to sit
Yeah.
across from each other.
Oh,
Who wants to be a
the
millionaire?
A millionaire,
There we
yeah.
Yeah.
You got a couple of lifelines.
Yeah.
Well, I think you've overdone it.
Yeah.
She's more than one lifeline.
Yeah, she's been my lifeline for a while.
Well, you know, 25, 30 years ago, we used to call them our tape recorders, or we call them parrots. Now that graduated to lifeline.
I like parrot better.
You like to be called a parrot better?
Yeah.
A bird?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Speaking
came
of
I
birds-
started. Oh, what about birds? No.
I know what she wants to
Oh, sing the bird song.
Yeah.
I was going to say the friendship song. But
Okay.
All right. So let's do the friendship song first, and then we'll do the bird song.
Okay.
I like these chairs.
I know.
Okay, a drum and
VIP.
spin at the same time.
Well, let's try.
Song about spinning around the world.
That's like that song, "Dancing Around the World."
I was
Go
thinking
dancing
of been
around.
around the world, been around the world and I.
Oh.
So you can sing spin around the world, right?
Yeah.
Oh, friendship song. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey, oh, yeah. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah,
See you down south there. low. Isn't that like the southern style when they sing really low?
No.
No, not even close, Sandra.
Oh, it's hard on this.
It does have like that one low place though.
No, I can't get that. That's hard.
There's another message.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to go read it?
No,
Oh, no. Sue's getting up.
Oh, I gotta move my old legs.
Your old
My
legs.
old legs.
I remember when I started coming around and drumming.
Okay.
I started off at the Anishinaabe House in Toronto. Really good organization there. They've grown over the years. And what year was that? Oh, gee, 25 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm dating myself now.
For what?
When I started drumming.
I
I started at the Anishinaabe House. We used to meet on Monday nights, and there was a group of us. And there wasn't a lot of drumming circles back then, 25, 30 years ago. So, how did you get your drum, Maria? Did you make it yourself, or was
I
it?
sure did.
Where'd you make it? Tell me the story of your grandmother.
Originally, this drum had a different height on it. I made it, gosh, maybe in like 2010.
Mm-hmm.
At Toronto Kenosha when it was still, they used to have drum workshops.
Mm.
And then the hide eventually cracked and I reskinned it last year.
Oh, did you? Mm.
Just at home. A fun day project.
Yes. And what did you do with the old skin?
I still have
You
it.
still have it?
I saved it. I'm going to make some rattles out of it.
Oh,
I don't like wasting.
recycle and reuse.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
I know with this one here, I was gifted this one, starting to crack.
Mm-hmm.
I got this, 20 years ago at a raffle at Native Child. No, not Native Child, the Native School. They had a raffle and I paid 50 cents and I remember they called out my name and I went, and I was so surprised.
Aw.
And I got gifted this drum. And then when my 5 years of sobriety, there was an artist I knew, Ken Surratt. He painted it.
It's so beautiful.
And it's got strawberries on there because for some reason I like strawberries. And when I started first drumming, I used to drum for, the Strawberry Women.
Mm-hmm.
And so that came out and he put my initials in there, believe it or not. SC and then SC again.
Ah,
And if you look at it carefully.
I never noticed that before.
Yeah. So I've had it for a long time now. And I'll just show you a picture of it. Very gifted artist. His work is international renowned, right? And so the strawberries all around there. So I've had this drum for a while. But apparently the person who made it was Steve Teakins. He's now the executive director at NAMI Res. And he made this when he was a young man.
That's actually with workshop I made my first drum
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's the story of this drum. This grandma came on a 50-cent draw. Nowadays they're doing draws and
$5 or something.
no $5, but it's like you pay money to win a pot of money.
Mm-hmm.
These
Like a 50-50.
the 50-50 draws.
Yeah.
Everyone heard about 50-50 draws. Oh, another message. Pam Thompson says, "Thank you, Sandra and friends."
Yay.
Yay, Pam. Thanks.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. And we will be back next week, Tuesday at the same time. So, not to worry.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Yes. Yes. Okay, a bird song.
Bird song. It's called a little bird song. This was one of our drum circle friends used to come.
Gabe.
Gabe, he passed away a few years back, and this was one of his favorite songs.
Mm.
brings me back to the Native Canadian Center's drum circles.
I've had fun when I went there.
Yeah.
I know a large number of women would go out there.
Yeah.
Not just women, everyone.
Mm.
How big did it get when you would
Well, when I was doing the drum circle, we did this TV show for Russian TV actually, and so what they asked us if they could come and videotape one of the drum circles that I was doing. So I'm actually on Russian TV.
Nice.
So they recorded. I had everyone, the circle before, and I announced that we were going to do a video shoot for this TV program, and so if they wanted to dress up or if they didn't want to be on camera, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So everybody knew. Next thing you know, time came, everybody was all dressed up. Jamie combed her hair.
Jamie always
Combs her hair.
It's always braided.
True, but she actually left it down this time.
Oh, did she?
Ah,
yeah.
That's why she combed her. Okay.
I've actually been on APTN. We did another video shoot for the big drum. I can't even remember what the name of the TV show for that one was, but we were recorded for that for APTN, the Russian TV. We were at Rogers Communications doing some gigs there.
I know we did Korean TV once.
Yeah, Korean TV.
But usually Sandra was asking how many people turn out for your circle.
Oh,
Maybe about
30, 40 sometimes.
Yeah, it depends.
I don't know. I showed up there once and I thought there was about 55, almost 60.
Yeah.
And if you have like Maggie Paul visit.
Oh, yeah,
then
when
it's
Maggie
like
Paul comes.
jam packed.
Jam
Oh,
packed.
yeah.
At least 100 people.
Yeah.
And she has to do it every day for a week straight when they bring her in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Maggie Paul.
My singer healing group
Yeah.
song. I had it.
That was Maggie Paul's healing.
Yeah, I've been really out of the hoop. It's been years. Tell me about your drum there, Sue.
This one was gifted to me by a lady who attended my drum circle at Oise. I was admiring her drum, and so when we sang our last song and we're all coming out, I was standing by, I believe it was St. George Station, and she caught me between Tim Hortons and the station. There's a little alleyway there that goes into Oise, and she says, "Hey, I got something for you." Oh yeah, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got? She says, this drum was calling your name, and she just gave it to me, and so I've had it ever since. it's now, again, like with drums throughout times, they do crack, which is why I've got the tape here to protect that, the crack here.
The duct tape.
The duct tape. This be my favorite drum.
It's got a beautiful sound to it.
Yeah.
Lovely sound.
And I'm looking at it, it's all duct taped
Yeah.
to save it.
Hey, but it's working.
It's working. Duct
It
tape
stays,
working.
it keeps it sound too.
It's good.
It
It's
doesn't
beautiful.
go flat or get too high.
Yeah. It's those ones I call ever ready drums.
Mm-hmm.
They never
Yeah.
go flat, they never go tight, they're just beautiful.
Yeah. So yeah, that was like, oh my gosh, maybe back down 2013, maybe somewhere around there. What's the year this nowadays? 2021.
Oh, yeah. You lost track.
It's
We've been indoors for a year separating.
Well, I've been out and about, but I think I'd remember today because it's March 16th, 2021. Because I have to write the receipts constantly throughout the days.
Dated.
Yeah.
Well, I've been
So,
around
yeah.
and about through that Toronto Urban. No rest. But I've been on coming back from my stay home vacation. It was a month I had. Oh, I got to clean my house, part of it, half my basement.
Yeah.
Yeah. A whole year worth of cleaning to do.
Yeah, had my vacation time and I moved, got my own place, 1 bedroom, me and my cat.
Your cat.
Yeah, so
And what's your cat's name?
my cat's name's his original name was Mr. Cuddles. And he's far from a cuddly cat, okay? So you can't pick him up. He won't let you pick him up. He won't let you hold him for more than 2 seconds. So I changed his name. Well, he started off Mr. Cuddles and then he went down to Mr. C. And so now he's known as Dude.
Dude. And
So
yeah.
my last roommates, they had a cute little black cat, and I never called him by his name. His name was Apollo. And then I started calling him Little Dude. And then the house recently got a little kitten. Oh my God, such an adorable kitty. His name is So-So. I don't call him So-So either. I call him Baby Dude. Baby Dude. So Baby Dude has found a new home. He will be leaving our house at the end of the month, at the end of the week, and it's really sad because I really like that little kitty. Maybe I'll stick him in my pocket.
But you got Big Dude at home though.
Yeah, Big Dude will play with Big Dude. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I love my cats.
Yeah.
I love dogs, but I love cats better. Anyways, throughout my time here doing facilitating drum circles throughout Toronto and doing a lot of gigs, I've met a lot of beautiful ladies out there that shared some of their songs, and one in particular was Shawana.
Oh, okay. I know.
She dances fancy now. You think I can remember her first name? We went out there to New Credit. Nikki Shawana. There you go. Went out to New Credit and went for a visit out there a few years back, and she taught us this song. It's called the Woman's Power Song, and she told us to learn this song and share it with everyone. And so this is called the Woman's Power Song.
Okay, I'm just gonna mouse it and learn.
You know this song.
Please do
'cause
not sing it in Nikki's vocal range.
I do not come anywhere near Nikki's vocal.
Like she's
range.
way up there,
Yeah.
like a canary.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey,
So now that I got you two here, I was always told in the past that when you're in a drum circle, correct me if I'm wrong, there's usually a lead drummer, and that usually does the leads. And sometimes they'll look at you when it's your turn to do a lead.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second, there's like a second. And the second is responsible to make sure that the group is keeping in unison with the lead drummer. Is there any other clues that you give or signals to the drum group to know when it's to sing, when not to sing? I'm passing it over to you guys.
What are you talking about?
Like,
No, I'm just kidding.
like when you go like this, I see people go like this, or sometimes they flip the drum, and everybody knows, like little signals.
Yeah,
I've also seen people do like together and.
Because sometimes I get a side look from Sue going, like I'm saying something wrong.
that means shh.
That side look. Oh no, I did something.
Yeah, I mean, like if I'm doing a lead, like I said, Maria's always been my second lead, so she will always do that second lead, and then we just go back and forth unless we have like the full big drum.
Yeah.
Then there's a specific people that do the leads, right?
Yeah.
So that's their responsibility. Like I mean, when it's time to do that lead, because some songs they have like a lead, like an end of the song and then the lead, but then there's always a gap. Like I grew up in the culture, so I've been dancing all my life, right?
Mm-hmm.
And listening to powwow music and whatnot. So I also sang at the big drum when I was like 11 years old. So with a family drum, it was both male and female. So like, I mean, I've always heard that, you know, there's no gaps between the end of the song and the lead, or in the lead and the second lead.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I like to when I teach, I like to teach smooth, and I don't like choppy. Some songs, however, are like songs that I've learned through Michelle. Some of them are choppy. She used to giggle at me when I sang Kekabeka Falls because I used to sing it smooth, and she would just kind of look at me because it's meant to be choppy because of the water.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the rushing water. Kekabeka Falls is the most beautiful place that I found in Ontario, and so this particular song has a choppiness to it. And when you do the leads, the lead drummer is usually the one that does the leads and also does the honor beats.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if I'm teaching people, I'm also going to teach them that honor beat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because then they're going to carry that on, right? And with Maria, I just give her that little, like you said, the side glance, right? So she knows that she will do the second lead.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes she looks at me and she's like, well,
Like, nope.
or she'll tell me no, she could, you know, like some songs are pretty hard to do, and it takes a lot of energy to do particular songs. But at the same time, you know, when you have the work and you have to do this, you know, it's not that you have to do it, but it's something that you should want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not something that you go out there and, you know, just sing just because. There's always a purpose and always that respect and always that honor when you do drum out there. You take that with you. You protect your drum. You protect yourself when you're doing. You know, you do your best to honor the people. You know, I mean, it does. You know, people out there. You know, like for myself, I you know, like I haven't always been the greatest person. You know, I've had my share of, you know, bad things I've done, and you know, like I'm not proud of them. However, people like to keep living that. But I always say, you know, if you want to live my past, by all means, you do it. I've moved on from that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and today, you know, when I moved into Toronto, like, you know, that you don't hear peep about me. So obviously, that should tell you something about. Well, the past is the past. Here I am now today. Yeah. I've always honored the drums, and I've honored the elders, and learned from the elders. And I've learned from my fellow drum mates, and we've carried these songs that I teach them on the big drum, and we go along and do our best. When we sit at the big drum, I'm not taking the space from the men. I'm sharing that space with the men, but I'm also teaching the women that when you sit around that big drum, you need to know that we're not here to take it from them. We're here to share. We need to honor when we sit at that drum. You don't sit there and gossip. You don't sit there and fight. You don't sit there and drink. You don't sit there and do drugs. But a lot of times, like we like to thrive on all that gossip and all that downship, right? I think that's probably one of the biggest reasons why I left the community, was to back off and just sit back and watch everyone else try to do what I do. And for me, I know it's hard.
It is hard.
But I do it for the right reason. I'm not doing it for the wrong reason. Because if you're doing it for the right reason, you'll know all these songs. You'll know the meaning of these songs. You will teach these songs, not stand there and be proud and wear that pride and negativity, standing there, thinking you're that. And that's not what drumming for me is about. Drumming is sharing. Drumming is honoring. Drumming is respecting. I respect myself today because I can now look in the mirror and say I love you. And I really don't care what anybody else thinks. I know who I am. You don't know me, don't talk. It's simple as that. We do a lot of healing songs we've done a lot of funerals.
Yeah.
And
I've even done birthings.
And we've also done a lot of performances. But even in our performances, we've managed to carry ourselves respectfully. We're not up there praising ourselves, standing in a spotlight and thinking, hey, look at us. That's not what it is. It's about sharing and giving that knowledge.
We've done as many volunteer drummings in homeless shelters or hospice for somebody in the hospital, like on the way out. Like the amount of times we've been there singing, but we've done as much of that as we've done like big spotlight things.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I understand.
There is room for everything.
I know when I started drumming, I used to be very shy.
Yeah.
And I never used to say much. So I found myself, in drumming. I found my voice. And I learned to respect myself.
Right.
Just by finding that voice, because I used to be like a little mouse, go, and now when I do leads, it's like I'm like a lion, like rah.
I mean, that's why I kept up with drumming, because I'm so shy by nature.
Yeah.
It helps a little bit.
Yeah, but I found that I fell in love with the drum, and I got as much teaching as I could, and songs came my way just through sharing and just passing it on as freely as it was passed to me. Right? So I totally understand what you're saying. But anyways, any more requests there?
Or sing.
So this song came to one of my circles. It was kind of like a trade-off. I had to teach the gentleman the deer song, and he taught us the loon song. And this is one of my favorite songs. It's slow-paced, but hey,
Like a lullaby?
it's nice to slow down every now and then. But it's a beautiful song. Try to keep up, Sandra. No, I'm just kidding.
Just
Wake me up
listen.
The bear is awake.
The loon song.
Just like the way you went.
That's
true. Did it. Oh, sorry.
So, the jingle dress started off in Ontario. I believe I met the lady who was one of the original jingle dress dancers was Maggie White. She came out to one of the Saskatchewan powwows, and it was the first time I ever seen a jingle dress out there. And I was 17, I believe. Yeah, 17 years old. And it was a Saturday afternoon, and I was watching the jingle dress, and I was so amazed. And I seen this old lady, she was dancing. She had gray braids, beautiful long braids. And she was walking around with Margaret King. And after they had finished their competition, I walked up to them and I said, "Oh my God, that's the most beautiful dance I've ever seen." And so it was supper break and time for grand entry, 7 o'clock grand entry. So I'm standing there about 6:45, because grand entry is usually 7 p.m. I'm standing there waiting in the lineup at grand entry, and I see them again, and they come walk over. At that point, I was dancing traditional, teens traditional.
Mm-hmm.
And
Because you were 17.
I was 17. Yeah, because I was 17.
Kids, you're 17.
So they walked up to me, and the dress that Margaret King had on was a red and yellow. And they come up to me and they said, "I want to gift you something." And she gave me my first jingle dress. It was the jingle dress that she wore earlier that day. And she explained to me about the jingle dress and the purpose of the jingle dress. And I always hold true to that. And so I danced jingle right up until my mom passed away in 2004. Like I said, I danced all my life. I started off dancing fancy shawl. Back then it was the leather. Yeah, I had this cute little headband. It was about this short, something like that. And then I moved on to traditional. And then when I got gifted the jingle dress, I went running back to the camp and I took everything off and I put the jingle dress on. Because it even matched my beadwork.
Oh, at the time? Oh, nice.
And I went into Grand Entry. I was the last one in Grand Entry, just made it through, And that was the first time I danced jingle dress. I didn't know what I was doing, but I danced. Oh my gosh, I had the most amazing first time ever. So one of the songs that we had learned, to dance to is the jingle dress side step. It's the medicine dance. And
I'll sit this one out and just kind of.
It's something I always enjoyed dancing was the side step. When I first danced, always to just just had fun with that, And those were the good old days back in the day when I had hair.
When you had hair, but she's not going to tell you the year because she doesn't want to date herself. Anyways, I think it's time for us to take that 10 or 15-minute break. So I'm going to leave it over to you, my dear.
Sure, it's good.
Yeah.
No, I'm here.
What time is it?
Probably for time, yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe just keep going. We'll just keep going.
Okay, don't forget, we're just going to keep going. We got 20 more
You're
minutes.
just going to keep going.
Oh, someone said here, Jess wants the canoe song. And Joey Twin says, awesome.
Yeah.
So we're just going to keep drumming. We got 20 minutes. All right.
The canoe song.
Canoe song.
The canoe song comes from BC.
From Bella Coola.
I love saying that. Bella Coola.
Bella Coola.
Bella Coola. Yeah. My granddaughter's out in BC, so she just celebrated her 5th birthday.
Woohoo! Happy birthday.
Yeah, I even made a cake. Would you
Oh.
believe it? I made a cake.
And they made her look at it on Facebook
No, I didn't.
Live.
No. Because Tony messed up the cake that he baked for her.
Oh.
He burnt it, so I didn't want to show the cake that I
Yeah.
made. So, anyways, I just she looked so sad though, because her cake didn't turn out. She was sitting there like this. I
Oh.
said, "What's wrong?" Nothing.
Oh.
Oh, I just wanted to
She's so
pick her up.
cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Ontario to BC, okay. Hey, you put your boots back on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real quick too.
Yeah. And I didn't even notice
Well,
that.
because I almost stepped on that needle. You got a needle on the floor.
No, it's a plastic tie.
It's not.
Yeah.
Maybe bend down.
Want to go whitewater rafting? Here we go. Oh, you gotta bring a pizza next.
Bring the pizza. Oh, that sounds like my Mohawk roots coming out. Going, you sing with our
So, Sue,
Eeyore. Anyways, if you remember, I was talking
Just joking.
about Kekabeka Falls.
Yes, you were.
Yes, I was.
You went into a very slow song.
Yeah, I went into a very slow song. And so Sandra had mentioned also about all that southern singing. She hasn't heard southern yet.
Oh, you're gonna teach me? Okay.
All right, so this is Kekabeka Falls.
Quebec.
Not a southern.
Not a southern
This is
style.
not a southern song. It's not a southern song.
Okay. they're happening on the computer. What does it say?
And I don't know.
Oh, that's something different.
You want
Okay,
to do a
something here.
southern?
Which one?
Oh,
Something easy.
oh,
What's easy to you?
Evan says, yay. My fave.
Yay!
Yay, she liked that one. Bella Coola. See,
Okay.
I ran out of coffee.
I see blue. I don't remember anything right now.
That one.
Is that icy blue?
Oh
yeah.
That's icy blue.
Yeah, and then there's okay, whatever you want.
I want to put my grandma to sleep for a bit, but I'm going to sing along. But I'm not going to push it. Are you still eating those candies?
I only took 2 and I'm on the second one.
Oh, you really?
I will bring you more candy next time.
I will.
Alright. As I mentioned, we sing at the big drum as well, and I've learned a lot of powwow songs throughout my time, and one of the favorites that I also like singing to is a lot of the Southern, which come from Oklahoma out that way, and this one is called Icy Blue, Scissor Tail.
Cool name.
You'll see the difference in depth.
In depth.
I'll make it for you.
The real depth. I jumped in on you. I was trying to follow Maria.
And I'm all over.
Because Maria's doing the second, right?
Usually if you're gonna follow someone, you sit beside them.
No, I'm following her.
I know,
But
you
she
sit
can-
beside them.
I can see her. Okay.
Okay.
Take your chair with you.
Good idea.
It's good exercise.
You good exercise. Squatting?
Yes. Here, let me scooch
Okay.
on over.
We're gonna scooch on
Over.
Musical chairs without
But then I have to be able to see her.
Right.
Then look at her.
I am. I don't always look at you just because you're doing the leading. Sometimes I have to look at the second because I'm following the second. Was there anybody else said anything else? Michelle Rosano says, "Woo! Miss seeing you all for real." Also at the end, I have a couple of upcoming event announcements. Oh, okay. I wonder what those announcements are.
Oh, what did I just sing then? Should I sing it or no?
Oh, my girl, don't you cry. I'll always be by your side.
All these new songs coming out in the past 8 years.
So one of the songs that we sang with, we sang with a lot of people throughout our time as well on stage. We sang with the lovely Buffy St. Marie,
Oh, Buffy.
and
I sang with Buffy.
so one of the songs that we sang with her on stage was "Darling, Don't Cry."
You drum this one.
Rest her arm.
No, I just can't drum it.
Gotta learn somehow.
Yeah, we'll just watch.
I am uncoordinated.
Going on.
Anyways, we've come to the end of our circle,
Yes.
and it's been. Thank you for watching us. Yeah.
I think we're gonna go global. I don't know. We're gonna go on like Facebook, YouTube.
It's always been a blast, like I always enjoy doing like a bit of like a radio host. But
You got a coffee mustache.
of course I do. That's just my mustache, dude.
Never
5 o'clock shadow.
mind the coffee.
This is my 5 o'clock shadow. Leave it alone.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Well, I got one. Mine's 10.
Yours is called burger and fries. Anyways, look forward to seeing you again next week.
Yes.
Next
Next
week.
year. Next week.
And next week.
It's
Same
7.
time, and as Maria said, same time.
Same that channel.
Yeah.
I'm traveling.
Come back if you want to see her singing. And
Travel song, she says.
I know, I heard her.
I keep forgetting the lead on that one, you know. So but anyway, sorry. We got 4 more minutes. Not counting.
Sandra.
And don't
Hey, Sandra.
Till we meet again, my friend. Till we meet again, my friend. Bama pigo abamen, bama pig in bama pigo abamen, till we meet again, my friend.
Till next week, everyone.